are
You don't,
good.
No, you don't understand the pain of today.
No, I don't.
I filmed the entire thing and realised I hadn't pressed record. Yeah. Hi, Mina! Welcome back to Kawaii Corner with me, Kez, the girl who likes to pretend that she's a unicorn because unicorns are cool. And let's not forget the most important addition to this channel and the true stars, the unicorns! Woo! They're overly excitable. Or maybe that's just me. Give me a second.
2 hours later.
Okay. So, today's featured unicorn is this beautiful pink princess I have right here next to me, and her name is Miss Pink. Simple, but effective. Another reason that I am super hyped up today is, well, partly because, like, I'm wearing these amazing boots. Can we just, well, yeah, And if any of you have these boots, hats off to you, because they take forever to get on. These are like beautiful shoes. Once you've got them on, they're awesome, they're great, they're comfortable, but getting them on, wow. It takes like 15 minutes to get them on. The pain is real, guys. But anything for fashion. But no, another reason that I am super hyped up today is because, drumroll please, I'm introducing a new genre to the channel, which is styling.
Yippee!
Or style challenges, or whatever you want to call them, really. So a company called FASHERN, and that's FASHERN, kind of like this, got in touch with me via Instagram a little while ago, and they asked if I would be interested in collaborating with them. And I was like, yay! Because, like, why not, really? So I took a look on their website, and they sent me a couple of pieces. They were not 100% free. They were like, I got a very generous discount.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
So basically they sent me two things, and today we're only going to be looking at the first one because I want to do a sort of take a piece and style it in 3 different ways, and we'll have it styled in sort of a Harajuku way, in a sort of very Kez way, and Harajuku is similar, but there are minor differences. And then I want to try and do a look that is very different to something that I would normally put together myself, because I always like to experiment. I mean, I only got into Kawaii Harajuku culture. I started watching anime about 4 years ago, and only really got fully into the full style last year. So this is still something very new to me, and if I didn't experiment with different styles, then I would never have found it. Though I also have anime to thank, and fairy tale. And we're going to look at the first piece right now. So this is the first piece. This is a hot pink activewear romper. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Kes doesn't really look like an activewear type of gal. And truthfully, I'm not. But not because I don't like going to the gym or exercising. If you follow me from Instagram, then you'll probably be familiar with this story. But if you're new and you're watching me for the first time, then just to give you a bit of an idea, I am actually registered as disabled. I can walk, but I have extremely impaired mobility. So a lot of days I can't really walk very much, and I suffer from chronic pain in my back. I do still try to exercise as much as I can, but it's very difficult, and I have to take a lot of pain meds for it, and yada yada yada. Anyway, no one cares about that. So the only reason I even mention it is because you can't ignore the fact that this is active wear, and Miss Pink wants to style it herself. And I've just been outshone by a unicorn hugging a romper. But that's okay. I am the type of person who does not care what the intended purpose is of any item of clothing or accessory or crafts or whatever. I will literally wear whatever it is I want to wear. So I would style this and I would wear this even if I wasn't going to the gym. And I'm hoping that this video will really inspire you guys to maybe look at things in your wardrobe that you maybe haven't styled in different ways for a while. I mean, we've all been there. And with a romper, it's really easy to just kind of go, yeah, I'll just throw this on with some shoes and outfit done. And when it comes to styling, it's very easy to do that. It's also very easy to buy something new and then you try it with some things that you've thought about and you style it together and you're like, oh my god, this is the best outfit I've ever made. And then it's, you know, put it on the hanger, and that outfit must be worn that way at all times. I know I've been there. I thought it would be good to try styling this in a few different ways, and hopefully it will inspire you guys to look at various things in your wardrobe and think, maybe I could style this differently if I do this or this. And don't be afraid if they don't work out well the first time. I have no idea what these outfits are actually going to look like. I have ideas in my head. They might work, they might not work, but either way, we'll have some fun. So, I've also put a link in the description box below to FASHERN's website and to their social media, so you can go and take a look and see if, you know, check FASHERN out and see if they have anything you like. Okay, let's go. For this first look, we are going full romper, just as it was made to be. And you know, right now, this romper has been really sad and lonely for a while. This romper has been sat in a bag going, Kez, wear me, accessorize me, please. So we are not just pleasing the unicorns today, we are pleasing the romper today, and we are pleasing myself as a byproduct of their happiness. And I thought it would be cool to go for a tonal look. Basically, I don't wear neons, I don't wear bright colours like this very often, which is one of the reasons I picked it, because I always think it's fun to try out new looks and you can sometimes get too comfortable in what you wear, and sometimes it's nice to buy something that's very, very different and give that a try. So we're going to do that, but I don't really have a lot of neon to go with a crazy neon look. So what I thought would be really fun to do is to take pink as a colour and use the entire spectrum of pink to create an ultra pink look. Okay? We okay? Cue epic flat lay montage. Go! the first look that I've come up with. As I said, we are showing the romper in all of its glory and doing a tonal look. And I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, that romper looks kind of orange, because I think it's coming across a bit orange on the camera, which is frustrating. But I assure you, it is hot, hot pink. So,
Sure, Jan.
I have this pastel wig that I got from Style Wigs. It's called the Flamingo Fizz, and there is a link to it in the description box below. And I will add a link in the card at the end of this video to the Style Wigs review video that I did, which basically tells you what I think of this wig. So we've got a very pastel pink wig here because, as I said, I don't generally wear like neons or brights or darks, she says with a black plum wig on. It's pastel goth, okay? And we have these wondrous shoes. They are the pink glittery butterfly fairy boots, very similar to Doc Martens, and I'll just say anything that I can link through to, you know, as long as it's still being sold, I will link through to it in the description box below so you can easily check it out for yourself, and there'll be links to all of the stores used in this video down there as well. So, and then I have this super cute little pink unicorn necklace. We kind of go a little bit off the tonal because, yes, tonal's good, but it's really good to balance outfits out and to add depth and just add that extra layer of fun. So I picked this Kawaii Princess Game Boy bag, which is technically a makeup bag, but as I said before, I don't care what some intended purpose is. I would use this as a bag, so meh. And the reason I picked this is because it's glittery and it's pastel-y, so it helps to draw in aspects from the glittery shoes and aspects from the wig, but to make sure that this does not look too out of place, accessories are a stylist's best friend. I have these very cute ice cream lolly earrings. I have some scrunchies, which basically cover the colours that are on here. So we have a light pink, a light green, a slightly darker pink, and a sort of peachy blushy colour, again, just to draw that in. And these yellow sunglasses. As well. I'm excited to get this on and I hope that it's going to work. I'll be right back. Okay, so again, I'm a little bit upset because it's coming out kind of orange on camera, which is really frustrating. But it is hot pink currently. So this is the first look. I have my pink fairy butterfly shoes, my flamingo fizz wig. I have this little pink unicorn necklace. You can't really see these, but I always think it's nice to just like add in these little extra details, especially when you're wearing something that's pretty different to something you would usually wear. I have never worn anything like this in my life, and I feel surprisingly uncomfortable. Plus, I can just pretend I'm cosplaying like a game character with my like Game Boy style bag thing. It'd be great if I had like a. It is coming off more orange than it actually is. It's incredibly pink. So I've gone all 4 different shades of pink everywhere, and then introduced some pastel rainbow colours just to, you know, give it that little something extra. Oh, and by the way, this thing has thumb holes. Ah! So yeah, you can actually see what the romper looks like when it's on, and well, that's basically it, really. So these shoes, I'm telling you, these shoes are like, they take me about 10 minutes to get on, but they're well worth it. And the romper, as I said, it's very different to anything that I've worn before, but that's kind of why I wanted to do it, to show that I'm, you know, willing to experiment with various different looks. So this should give you an idea of a way you might be able to style this, even if you're not actually going to use it as active wear. So, and if you can get a clip for this, you'll definitely be cosplay ready. Okay, outfit 2. Let's go. Whew. Wow, that was fun. Those glittery boots are, oh my god, they blow my mind just thinking about them. Winged glittery boots, and the, you know, going with like pastel pink at the top and having again a pink that's kind of in the middle of the neon and the pastel on the bottom. It creates a really good kind of sense of balance. And someone like me who doesn't really wear neons very often, when you play around with one color and you can use pastels, brights, faded neons, it suddenly makes neons a lot more accessible. And similarly, I know a lot of people that wear black all the time, and when they buy something that's colorful, they feel a bit uncomfortable in it unless they partner it with some black somewhere. So it's just that idea of, yes, challenge what you do, always challenge what you do. I would never have, you know, become Kawaii pastel goth if I hadn't started watching anime 4 years ago. And if I hadn't got really into the culture and the look of it, I would still be dressing from high street stores like everyone else. But I was keen to try something new, and I think that's important. But don't always feel that you have to go all the way straight away. I introduced little bits of Harajuku Kawaii style. Gradually over time, the first thing that I introduced was the wigs, because, well, if you want to hear that story, you can watch my first video. That is also, I will also link that. The video where I talk about why I started wearing wigs is my first video that I did. That is a Star Style wigs review. So the wig that we just used, which was the Flamingo Fizz, is from Star Style Wigs, and that is included in that video. So if you want to hear a bit more about what I think about that wig, find out a bit more about Star Style and see what kind of brand they are, what kind of wigs they are, then, you know, you can go and do that too. But the first thing I introduced was the wigs, and then I gradually started introducing more and more like accessories here, a top here, and now it's just, well, you can see it's growing like a virus. But I love it!
2 hours
I'm a
later.
big fan of tonal looks, and I'm a massive fan of pink, if you hadn't guessed by now. The kawaii never ends! Look 2! So this is going to be the look that is kind of the least me, I guess. When I look at this, you know, the look that we just looked at together came to me like instantly as soon as I saw this. And the third look is again another look that came kind of just instantaneously. But this look took a little bit more time to think of it. So what I wanted to do is, because we went for a tonal look, this time I wanted to go color blocking. So what we're going to do here, we're going to pretend that the top does not exist. It's like the spoon.
There is no spoon.
We're basically going to cover up the top and make it look like a cycling shorts look. And we're going to colour block it because I don't do colour blocking very often, and so I thought, why not? I guess there's nothing left to do except cue the second ballet montage. Let's go! So here you can see I have the romper, I have over the knee purple boots from Public Desire, I have a basic black bag, some rainbowy kawaii jewellery, and a rainbow wig. This is actually the first wig I ever bought. I know. To think, 18 months ago I had no wigs, and now I have like, I don't know, 70, 80. Yeah, this is my first ever wig. So the rest of it, as you can see, it's very colour blocked. This is also a look that is a lot more, I don't really want to use the term normal to imply that I am not normal, but I don't think I am normal. So this is a bit more of a mainstream. This is a more accessible look to people who aren't as into, you know, Harajuku J fashion as, you know, I am. This is all stuff that I bought from the high street, except for these River Island bags, Public Desire shoes. These boots were like 30 quid or something. Got some black lace gloves from Claire's, and this little rainbow choker is actually from Sainsbury's. And then there's the wig that I got from eBay. So it's a very accessible look. It's also probably the cheapest look. So yeah. And now for look 2. Okay, so as you saw, I have this rainbow wig. This was actually the first wig I ever bought, and it's done me well. Good memories. In fact, pretty much this entire outfit is old things. These boots I got like 2 years ago, the jumper I got 2 years ago, the wig I got nearly 2 years ago. This I got, I don't know when. These little earrings are the only thing that is new in this entire look. Oh, and I went without the hat because it looked stupid. And I decided against the lace glove. The thumb holes make the romper like a million times cooler than it was before. And so what was the point in putting lace gloves on? But yeah, I went with really old stuff because I wanted to, you know, it's really easy to buy new clothes, and then you have clothes to just like sit in the back of your closet, and then, you know, a month later you're like, where's this jumper? And you realise you threw it away. So I kind of wanted to show that, like, when you get new things, it's always good to try styling older things with the new things, so that you kind of remember you have them, because all clothes deserve to be loved. This is also the cheapest look out of the three. If you are on a budget, this is definitely the cheapest one. The boots I got from Public Desire, they were like £30 maybe. The jumper was on sale, I think it was about £10. The wig was only about £15. And the necklace and the earrings were like a few pounds put together. So definitely the cheapest option out of three. And you know, it's a little bit like 80s styly going on here. We have cold shoulder look, so you get that little bit of pink up the top to balance. I just really wish it would look less orange than it does. And yeah, I decided to put the bow out here because I think it adds a nice little pop of colour, and it's just fun. And as I said, I don't really colour block very often. Like, this is not, I would say this isn't necessarily a normal outfit that I would go for, but actually I really like it. I'm really short, I'm 4'11", and this look makes my legs look really long. You just have to wait now while I stare at my legs in the monitor for like 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Anyway, so a nice mixture of colours. And you know, in an ideal world, I think if I had a neon wig, that would be even better, because it would really highlight the neon. But at the same time, having the more muted tones with the bright neon is quite eye-catching in itself, because it really makes, even though the romper is almost completely covered up, it's still like the star of the show, if you like. It's the bit that's going to make people go, ooh, wow, that's neon. So yeah, I think it's a fun little look. I put the wig into like 2 little pigtails because I just like it like that. Yeah, I forgot the bag. The bag is here. It's a plain black bag. As I said, also high street. This is from River Island, so a very accessible look for everyone. Let's move on to 3, shall we? Whew. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3 done. I hope you're liking them so far. If you're still watching, then hopefully you are. That look, the jumper, I really like the whole kind of like cold shoulder look, but I got it like 2 years ago. But it is the type of jumper that if they had that in, you know, a rainbow of colours, I would have bought it in every colour. It is so comfortable, and it just is so perfect for layering and just generally for winter, because it's cold at winter time. And the boots are from Public Desire, but again, they are a couple of years old, so a lot of that look were actually older items that I'm pairing with something new. You know, it's fun to take things that you've had for a long time, things that maybe you haven't worn for a while, or things that you might even be considering throwing out.
But why? Why would you do that?
And just playing around with it when you get new clothes to see what works and what doesn't. Again, I'm sure I'm not the only person that has done this, but when you know, clean out your closet every so often, however often you do it, you get rid of loads of stuff, and then, you know, like about a month later, you're like frantically looking around your bedroom like, oh, like, where is this jumper? Where is this jumper? And then you remember that you got rid of it. So yes, when you buy new stuff, try pairing it with the older stuff, because it can really revitalize the old stuff. Okay, so this final look is probably the most sort of Harajuku look, and is very me. So this time, and I'm sure you've guessed because there's 3 styles, so I'm sure you can guess the pattern. This time we're going to be getting rid of the shorts and wearing it as if it was a top. So yeah, I think that's enough. I'm just gonna cue another epic montage sequence or something. Yeah! I said, this look is the most extra, if you like, and it is the most me.
Good job!
What I've done is use the neon as the base and then basically brought in pastel Harajuku vibes to really bring the neon out. You know, I want the neon to really be the star of it, and pairing it with pastels like this not only adds balance. For example, the super light purple wig matches very well with the zombie bag, and also with the shades of purple in the skirt, and likewise the mint green unicorn beanie that I have here also matches perfectly with the shades of green in the skirt. I then pulled out 3 pairs of ruffle socks, and they are all pastel shades that you find in the skirt, and I decided to partner it with my white Why Are You shoes, because these shoes are hella awesome and they will bring out the sections of white in here. This will also be partnered with the choker that I am currently wearing, and again, just so that you know, these are Why Are You shoes. This skirt is from Sugar Thrills at Dolls Kill, as is the bag, and this beanie is pretty old now, but I believe I can fly. Let's just check. This is from H&M, and the wig was a present, and the company that made the wig no longer make wigs. So this is also probably the most expensive look out of the 3. So if you're looking at it from a budget perspective, the second look would be your cheapest, the first look would be the one in the middle, and this would be the more expensive look. These shoes alone I think cost more than the entire first outfit put together. So anyway, as I said, this is all about balancing, and that's really what I'm trying to show here. Plus this lovely flash of neon that we're going to get at the top is just, it's going to be awesome. Just that's it. Let's do it. Clear to see which outfit is the most Kez. It's definitely this one, the extra one, and it's definitely the one that I feel the most comfortable in. And for the first time, it looks like my top is actually coming out as pink, which is fab. Basically, what I wanted to do is really, again, like I did with the other looks, I really wanted to highlight the romper and taking pastel shades and then throwing like one neon. The look still looks balanced and it doesn't look odd because it's very clear that you're making a statement, especially when you tone down the rest of it. So having the beanie and the hair and the matching the colours in the skirt, and then having just plain white shoes, even though they are Why Are You shoes and they're amazing, as you can see, makes the top the clear winner. And I got my little zombie here, just chilling out, having some fun. So this is definitely the most Harajuku, and yeah, I love it. This is probably my favourite way to wear a romper, if I'm totally honest. So there we have it, and as I said, it's also not just about balancing your outfits, it's also about making sure that you feel comfortable in them. And sometimes we can be told that we look great in something, but we're not so sure. Like, I'm very I never used to wear dark at all, so the wig that I have on in this video, when I first put that on, I was like, what the hell is this? So using pastel colours to help tone that down and make it feel a bit more me really helps. And I think with this look you can see that by toning everything down but still matching the colours and the shades, it adds that balance, and it also makes well, me in this case, feel way more comfortable. Cool? And for accessories here, I just went with this gummy bear choker that I am like way too obsessed with. I feel like I should have bought it in like, well, not in different colours, I just feel like I should have bought like 10 of them. And I just went with a little ring, again to highlight the mint from the hat. And there we have it. I think we're done here. I know which one is my favourite, but I will look forward to hearing which look was your favourite in the comment section, and also which look you think you would be most likely to wear. And hey, you can even tell me which look you like most on me too, because as I said, we don't see what other people see, so you know, I feel the most comfortable in this one. But hey, if you want to tell me I look good in a different one, then that's really nice. But obviously you don't have to do that, I'm joking. But I would like to hear your favourite look, and you know, if you have any other ways you think it would be cool to style this romper, throw them in the comment section, share them, and you know, if I get a few, if I have the type of garments that you recommend or you suggest, then who knows, maybe I can try throwing those on either in a little like bonus video or, you know, over on my Instagram. So yeah, we're gonna cut back to me again now to say goodbye. And let's not forget, Miss Pink wants to say goodbye to you too. One romper, 3 ways, done. As I said, that last look is very me. The skirt and the YRU shoes were just, they're very me, and they're things that I feel very comfortable in wearing. And again, similarly to the first look, because I don't wear neon very often, pairing it with something that is very me, like that pastel manga skirt, really makes it feel more accessible. And it makes me feel more comfortable than if, for example, I went full on neon, because I would literally be like, who is this person? And I really wanted to show off the fact that you don't have to wear something that's activewear only to the gym, and you don't have to wear something necessarily the way as it is intended to be worn. I actually once bought a skirt and wore it as a dress, and I got complimented all the time when people were like, where is this dress from? And I'm like, it's a skirt. And they're like, oh, okay. And that was kind of it. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how Kawaii Corner and my studio is growing. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the various ways to wear or to style a romper like this. And as I said, I hope it inspires you to look at things in your wardrobe and see something new and exciting. So yeah, I hope that you really enjoyed it. It would be great to hear, you know, your thoughts on the looks, like which look was your favorite, and you know, which look do you think would be the look that you would be most likely to wear yourself. Also, you know, if you have any other ideas for good ways to style the romper, then like all of that information, like throw it down in the comments, let me know. And if I have the type of things that you are talking about, like if you said, you know, partner it with a green top and over the knee boots in black or whatever, if I have those items, then you know, maybe I'll give them a try, and you'll get to see them pictured over on my Instagram, which is linked in the description box below if you want to go and take a look over there. You know, if there's a number of you who have, you know, cool ideas for ways to style it, and I have all of the necessary things, then maybe I'll even put together a little bonus video of me wearing the looks that you've recommended, so we can see how they look together. So that would be fun, I think. I also hope you have enjoyed our featured unicorn, Miss Pink. 1 minute. Have you had fun, Miss Pink? You have? Good. She's had lots of fun. The romper is now happy, and hopefully you guys are too. So as I said, it would be great to hear your thoughts in the comments, so please do pop them in there. And you know, if you just kind of want to say hi or want to ask me anything or whatever, like just throw it on down there and I will look at all the comments that I can, because comments are awesome, and the thing that I love about this the most is trying to engage and interact with you guys. Yay. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please hit that thumbs up button. The main reason I ask you to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it is so that I know that I'm making content that you guys are enjoying, and I can keep on doing that for you. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm may be something to do with it, but like, it's really more about me wanting to know what you guys like. So and if you really did enjoy the video a lot and you want to see more content like this, and just in case this is the first video you guys are watching, this channel is about kind of anime, J-fashion, Kawaii, Harajuku, wigs, I do wig tutorials, cosplays, makeup tutorials, all these types of things. So if that's the kind of stuff that you want to see more of, then you know, maybe think about hitting the subscribe button, maybe. And if you do, turn on the notifications so that you will be alerted as soon as I post a new video, and you'll get to watch that too. And as I said, as always, comments are awesome. Just please be respectful about it, because I like Kawaii Corner to be a happy place. Happy, sparkly, magical, unicorn place where we all get to just come and hang out and have some fun and forget about the world for a little while. Anyway, as always, I will give you a very big kiss from me and from Miss Pink. And I will say Arigatou gozaimasu and keep on unicorning, guys.